journal with me, reflect, regulate, and reset. So whether you're joining me now live or you're on the replay, thank you so much for being here with me. You are welcome to come as you are and to use this as a quiet room, a place to just be doing your own work, being in your own world while in community with other people and sharing a field with like souls. So we're going to go through a couple of journaling prompt sessions of 15 minutes. We'll reflect together in between. I'll share some of my reflections and invite you to share yours. And so grab your journal, grab your pen. If you want to lie down and just contemplate and be with the prompt, if you want to be with that prompt while you're doing life admin, laundry, work, again, this space is for you. You are your own first guide and you always know what's best for you. I'm just here to offer some guidance and options, and it's simply a space to just be present with yourself. So while we wait a moment to see if anybody enters the room, I'm just going to pull a little oracle, and that will inform what our prompt is going to be. And so the oracle is 3, inspiration. So 3 is a coming together. It is a union of self. It is bringing, the part of you that is private and the part of you that is public, and it helps to integrate that. So you can have your boundaries around what is private to you or what is private to the people that are in your inner sanctum, inner circle. And then what is public and how you present yourself there in that way. And sometimes those two things flow together in alignment and can be very much the same thing. And sometimes things need to be altered a little bit. It's like you wear a mask in a good way. This is the work presentation because that's what's appropriate there. But then this is how I'm with my lover. This is how I'm with my closest friends. This is how I am with the people that I feel safe to 100%. Hello. Welcome to the journal with me. We'll get started in a moment. So how are you integrating that private and public self? What do you feel like sharing? What do you feel safe enough to share? And also, hello from India. Thank you for joining me all the way from India. Appreciate you. And how are you, there should be some ways in which we are just for ourselves. And it's not for others. Even with your deepest relationships, there is a place for you to have space. And in your deepest relationships, you should feel like you have the space that you need. As you are evolving and growing, and sometimes in those places of deep growth and transformation, we need... Hi, Jerome. Hello to everybody coming in live. Welcome to the journal with me. We'll start journaling in a second, so get your paper, pen, or however you want to contemplate the prompt today. Lie down, color, plant. So as we go into this first prompt, maybe we want to write about where are the spaces that we feel safe to be completely our authentic self, and where are some spaces where we have to have a certain boundary for our own safety and protection, but also in understanding that it's okay to be appropriate in certain spaces. Like when we're with our family, maybe we pull back a piece of ourselves that maybe they don't understand, and we present forward things that they're more comfortable with to preserve that relationship. And that's okay. Again, they don't need to know everything. But who do you feel like you want to go deeper with? So let's explore that prompt for 15 minutes. Let's explore what our private selves, our public selves, where they come together and integrate. And if they're not, what circumstances and relationships make you feel like you need to give it some space and time? If let's say you've just met someone, you're dating someone, there's a lot of chemistry at first. There's a lot, I mean, you just get along so well, and like the temptation is to just spew the whole story. And maybe let that chemistry just be, and let it simmer, and let it slow burn, and not necessarily tell the most private thing. You know, of course, within reason. Maybe you have children, and it's really important that if you're dating someone upfront, they know you have children. But maybe there's things about your kids that would be important for a long-term person to know that a short-term person or someone that you're just exploring and you don't know yet doesn't necessarily need to know. So I'm gonna set our timer for 15. I'm gonna turn the music up. Welcome to the quiet room, where you can be internal and in community at the exact same time. See you in 15. I'll check the chat every now and then. Hello. Hey Bruce, this is a channel about relational healing, the relationship with yourself as well as your relationship with others, and in having self-connection, self-trust, and building the inner resilience to that self-trust and that self-healing. We are there able to go out into the world and have more whole, more coherent, more relationships that are aligned with ourselves. So I also put out videos around relational healing and relational conversations around relationship with others. And these sessions are about connecting to the self, tapping into your intuition, hearing what your heart and your gut has to say. And we are just starting our 15-minute interval. So feel free to journal or to meditate or to go about your day, whatever you're going about your day with presence, with calm, taking a deep breath. Take a deep breath in. And just release what is blocking the presence. Feeling your seat, feeling your feet, ground into your space, ground into your body. And I'll be back soon. Welcome back. Reading the last few words, the last sentence. Recognizing and understanding that you've written whatever you need to write for today. In this interval, maybe if you stay with me, we'll write again. You'll continue the thoughts, those inspirations, those insights. Maybe something else will want to reveal itself. So maybe take a stretch and a deep breath. And whether you're watching now or you're on the replay, you're welcome to say a couple of words in chat if you feel you're in a place to share. I was writing about sometimes you end up in a space where you walk through a new chapter of your life, which is unrecognizable to you. And there's this moment of like, where am I and who is there? And who is there waiting for me? But also who's there not waiting for me? Who's just there and now, like, these are the people. Like, this is who I'm working with. And there's a set of skills, like if this is resonating and you feel like this is happening or about to happen or just happened, where you've kind of walked through a new gate, a new environment, so to speak, whether it be symbolic or real or both. Maybe it's symbolic right now, but there's a physical environment about to come in or will be coming in. And you're emotionally kind of understanding the new landscape of this so that when you enter the physical landscape of it, you'll be stronger internally, more resourced. But it's like, okay, this is what I'm working with now. These are not the people I thought I was going to be working with. And recognizing that if you are stepping into this new place that you want to be, that whoever's there is in alignment in some way.